It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Coming up next.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is one that perennial Pro Bowler Justin Tucker has it on the tee. And off we go here in Baltimore. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. It'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
I think in today's modern NFL, if you had the ability to create a quarterback and all the qualities that come along with it, Josh Allen's at or near the top of the list. And what I mean by that, Mike, is he's big. He's mobile. He can run to escape, but he can also run as a designed option. And then, of course, in the passing game, he can make every throw. He's smart. He elevates those around him. The last piece of the puzzle, can he get over the hump and have that postseason success to really put him in that upper echelon category?
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's 2nd and 9. They send him right out of the slot. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. One of the Ravens has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, League MVP, Lamar Jackson.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise.
2nd down, Jackson. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
And that is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback. He's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're fire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin. They'll start on the ground with Cook. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for... This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. From the gun, it's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. Hey, what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the 1st quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the 2nd?
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Allen will throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. And let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan, and so far they've executed it to a T.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. He's still on his feet, and he will score. Rashad Bateman, touchdown Baltimore. His 2nd catch of the game, and both have gone for touchdowns. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Now it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Cooper going in motion. Here's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Again, it's Allen to the air. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So now this team's offense ready to take over once again. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore. Second down and 8. Cooper going in motion. Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try and run here with Cook. A gain there of 11. First down, Buffalo.
You can see the trust they have in this running back in the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
A lot of defensive strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Aguilar goes off in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much.
Big opening up the middle. And he'll be taken down.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. To the goal line and in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Baltimore. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bills' offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And some space opens as he's brought down following that gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Allen to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Cooper.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver-type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
A deep shot for Aguilar. That's caught. And he's in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. Point after now from Tucker. It's up and good. And the Ravens stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bills' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. Loose inside the 30. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Allen to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. To throw is Allen. Now he takes off. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 3rd and goal. Now Allen. Well, they track him down and the ball is out. One of the Ravens has it. He's inside the 40. Still going. He rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Well, Greg, they were playing with fire. He lost the ball once. This time it is not only fumbled, but returned for a touchdown by the defense.
Yeah, now you're starting to sense a little bit of a trend here, Mike. I mean, twice he's put the ball on the ground. This time leads directly to a defensive touchdown. He has to do a better job. Keep two hands on the ball. Ball security in the pocket. They work on it every single day in quarterback drills. It's gotten away from him today. This is something that defenses are going to continue to attack.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Johnson now to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Cooper going in motion. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
Offside, defense. That penalty is declined.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Cooper going in motion. From the gun, it's Allen. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Now Allen on 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson getting set to take. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. They'll send him over to the left. Off the play fake. Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 84 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. Allen will throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On second down, here's Allen. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. This will be returned from the 6. The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has given the folks who put together our highlights a lot. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Play action now. Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch things out even further. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take. They'll go play action here with Allen. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. 3rd and long. Cooper going in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Bills bringing on their punting unit as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get. First and 10 now from the 36. Bateman is the motion man. Now faking the give. A deep shot for Aguilar. That is caught. What a throw. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. And that's his 5th touchdown catch of the game. That ties the NFL single-game mark. Jerry Rice did it in 1990. Kellen Winslow Sr. 1981. Bob Shaw all the way back in 1950. They have company with the 5-touchdown reception game in this one. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be 3rd down. Slot receiver headed right. On 3rd down, it's Allen. He'll try to run for it.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on 3rd down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket. For it, but give them credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the 1st down.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So that's the big one in this offensive onslaught. A little bit of history. 8 passing touchdowns in one game. That's an all-time NFL record for a quarterback. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A deep shot for Aguilar. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 90 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
What a pickup, a gain of 18, and it sets up 1st and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point try now for Tucker. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now Allen. He keeps it himself.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's going to run it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. From the gun, Josh Allen. He runs with it.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Now it is 1st and goal. To throw is Allen. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Here's Allen to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. They'll run with Cook. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now here's 2nd and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. A design run here for Allen. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. In motion, Shakir. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This about as short as you can get. And this one is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A deep shot for Aguilar. That's hot! And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Baltimore. He has scored a season's worth of touchdowns in one. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown, all scoring play. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Johnson now to return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. He's going to keep it himself.
That play had sack written all over it. So that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
They motion the slot man left. From the gun, it's Allen. There he goes again.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Allen to throw. Now he'll run it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass. but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
On first down, it's Allen. He'll run again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's taken in by Shakir. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Allen will throw. This one caught at the 4. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Allen to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Now Allen. Oh, they are on him with a crash, and he's lost the football. One of the Ravens has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with a big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. He's got it. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker for the point after. Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action now. Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. That is caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Pass interference. Defense.
Quit, ready?
Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Rasul Douglas there to break that one up. Man in motion, heading left. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown. Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think it could be pretty interesting.
And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance.
Hey, come on. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it. I just want a roughneck on it. Big just want. Ask me if I'm finished now. I just begun. I ain't giving out no to no just for fun. Are you dumb? Run a man. I don't know no other man. Like 100 just for 100 bands. What? I don't even got me 100 bands. I'm still gonna make me 100 M's with 100 plans. Give me best.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Under center, it'll be the Southern California native standing at 6'4", Sam Darnold.
And the thing with Sam Darnold is we know the skill set is there. May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays with really good poise, and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the rock.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. Back deep is Steven Sims. Fielded at about the 28. He spins free. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. That's going deep for Bateman. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman, 62 yards. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Darnold now to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Darnold. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Darnold. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And here's Ryan Wright now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return is Sims. Unable to corral him. He fights through. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our... There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And running with power here. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Shoves him aside. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 4. In motion left, Bateman. Play action. It's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. They go play action with Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nelson Aguilar, 53 yards. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA. Back now in Baltimore, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 57 seconds to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. Here's Darnold. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Keep going, O, keep going.
Now Darnold. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. And this one is incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. 4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
Did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gault. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's all just ahead on Madden NFL.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They're just trying to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Young will set to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Zach Ball, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. Taking it about the 16. Fighting his way through contact. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Hurts. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Young to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Young to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And it's fielded at the 34. Muscles him off.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Open man has got it, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield. The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14. Now here's Young. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he fields it cleanly. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now come the Eagles. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 63 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Young from the shotgun. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 31, here comes second and a yard.
Here we go. Black block. Blue check.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been terrific so far. Pulled in at the 24. 51 yards on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Here we go.
To throw, Young.
That one out wide and intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 41 yards.
And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it is 28-0. They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Carolina getting set to take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Let's go. Ready,
Slot man moves right. Young. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Flush to his right. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Young now. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Got to say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically, the longer field goals start lower because they have so much more ground to cover to get to the post. And that's when you get a hand on it. These short ones, you're able to pop it up in the air pretty quickly. In this case, extra effort to block that one.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going deep for Brown. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning. Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. 3rd quarter action ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. A big play there for Philly. 59 yards. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Ready.
Now Young. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharper. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. A big play there for Philly. 63 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it is 42-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Flushed out right. Young into the slide, and he's got a 1st down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Set.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Young. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful.
That's caught inside the 20. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. A big play there for Philly. 79 yards. And now it is official. That last catch is going to vault him past Flipper Anderson's mark of 336 receiving yards in one game. It's a record, folks, that has stood since 1989, but it has now been broken. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll drop to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Set.
Here's Young. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Young. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jalen Carter getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
A 55-yard punt that time with a return of about 14. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive. He's got it at the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 66 yards. And the Eagles just continue to roll. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Come on, set, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Young. That one complete to Leggett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now inside the 25.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
But not only is this defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one, and even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And he returns this to the 22. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of... Oh, Young loses it. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
Nolan Smith
able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Nightmare of a game continues for this quarterback, brought down with the game already decided. This sack adds insult to injury for him. Multiple turnovers, down by multiple touchdowns, now dumped early in a drive in the final quarter.
Let's go now. Ready.
To try again after the sack. Young escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down.
Here we go. Set. Check. Pick.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And this will be taken at the 13. Breaks through the contact. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Jettison is full of carnivores and lettucemen. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain and excellence. Open sores, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make lore fact like college course. Making seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I roll and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd of leopards, I'll pull you back together. You fall apart, I'll build it back but better. I'm a scoundrel with my pen works adventures. My punchlines are...
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand. Greg, you get to a game like this and you love the matchup because as we watch and get ready, you just watch highlight after highlight of the ball. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from KC. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he will score. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league, and really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking to prove he's still an elite quarterback in the NFL.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts.
Gun. Cut.
On first and 10, Burrow. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Burrow to throw. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen.
Not the worst play call there. I actually like third down screen game, especially when you're anticipating some pressure, an over-aggressive defense who's selling out to get to the quarterback. In this case, not a lot of room to operate. They don't convert. Brings up fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. And in motion is Brown. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Greg, offensive coordinator's script at the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going.
Here we go.
It starts with 1st and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
On comes the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And he will go all the way. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Come on, ready? Here we go. Stop.
Now a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Offside. Defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Still 1st down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, 21-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Brown. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They bring Chase in motion. 2nd down. Burrow. To the middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he's into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals get back in it. It is 21-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Hey, 57, 57.
A first down throw for Mahomes. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
Now things go from bad to worse. After giving up the safety, the free kick goes out of bounds.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
This looks like a design run. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Boilermaker in there for the sack.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
What a great job in this game by the defensive coordinator, continuing to put his players in position to succeed. And boy, have they taken advantage of it. But on the other side, they got to do something different. They got to bring in some extra blockers. They got to change up and go max protection. They have to give their quarterback a little bit of time, or else they've got no shot.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. The Chiefs offense, and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Motion man is Rice. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey to the 20. Travis Kelsey. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. The Bengals offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most, with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Here's Burrow. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st down, Bengals.
Here we go.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. will return to Arrowhead after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot.
To throw is Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosivas.
Here we go.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Off he goes. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Here we go.
That's complete. It's Yosivas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He's got room to roam. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Here's 2nd and 2. Now, Burrow. To the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got